But there's a more complicated answer too, expressing a deeper truth. The triple package is worth aspiring to precisely in order to break out of it. Its strictures can take people to a place where they can write their own scripts, conventional or unconventional, achieving success however they define it, provided they're able to cast aside the constraints of the triple package once they get to that place. In other words, the triple package is like Wittgenstein's paradoxical ladder. You have to throw it away after you've climbed it. We'll come back to this more complicated side of the story at the end of this chapter. First, we turn to the most glaring triple package pathologies. Triple package cultures take a view of childhood that's out of fashion in youth-obsessed America, a view that conflicts with deeply held contemporary American ideals of what childhood is for and what it should be like. The celebration of youthfulness may go all the way back to the beginnings of American history, part of the contrast between the new and old worlds. The youth of America is their oldest tradition, quipped Oscar Wilde. It has been going on now for 300 years. But since the 1960s, and accelerating with the digital revolution, America's obsession with being or seeming young, along with its disrespect of being or seeming old, has intensified. America is a youth culture where youth means freedom, creativity, pleasure, happiness, and age the opposite of all these things. Idealizing childhood goes along with this reverence for youth. Childhood is imagined as the stage in life before the constraints, denials, inhibitions, self-doubts, and discontents of adulthood kick in. Childhood was, or should have been, the happiest time of our lives. In short, childhood should be fun. Learning should be fun. Good parents try to smooth the way for their children, to make their lives as painless, carefree, and unencumbered as possible. Triple package groups take a very different view, at least when they are on the rise. Triple package parents see childhood as a time of investment, training, preparation for the future. In this view, childhood comes encumbered. Often, children feel a sense of indebtedness to their parents. I studied nonstop in school, the attorney daughter of Ethiopian immigrants recalls, because I was well aware that my privilege came at tremendous cost to my parents. I was burdened to excel so that my parents' hard-working past wouldn't be in vain. For many immigrants' children, as one study found, happiness has to take a back seat. Success means hard work and monetary gains rather than an emotional sense of fulfillment. Upward mobility is not just a dream for these children, it's a duty. In Chinese and other East Asian American families, the idea of an encumbered childhood is deeply rooted in the Confucian philosophical and moral tradition. In this tradition, as sociologist and Confucian expert Jin Lee explains, every child is to willingly and gladly show his parents filial piety in exchange for the parents' unconditional love and total commitment. All human morality begins with these obligations, which endure for life. In the Confucian worldview, there is no idealized carefree childhood. The highest purpose of life is moral self-improvement through learning, and children are expected as a moral matter to cultivate the core learning virtues, diligence, enduring hardship, striving for self-perfection, from a very early age. There is a harmonious logic here, but if the elements of parent-induced insecurity and impulse control in the Confucian approach to childhood are taken to extremes, the result can be intense pain. When it goes wrong, or sometimes even when it goes right, the East Asian version of the triple package can make life feel like a prison of expectations that can never be met. Asked why his mother had never been to one of his runway shows, fashion designer Philip Lim explained, I think it comes back to that Asian cultural aspect where you're never good enough. You know what I mean? It's like an A is not good enough, you have to be an A+, and I've never felt ready to receive her. In the Confucian outlook, there is literally no achievement a child can attain that could not be improved on. Celebrity designer Vera Wang, who's made wedding dresses for Uma Thurman, Ivanka Trump, Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys, Kim Kardashian, and Chelsea Clinton, still remembers letting her mother down when she didn't make the U.S. Olympic team as a figure skater. She also speaks painfully.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.